What's good, gang? It's your boy Big Ben's back another banger, and today we got Russell Westbrook, my GOAT, my favorite NBA player, by the way. In case you didn't know, which you should know by now, but apparently last night he went off on the reporters, bro, in a post-game interview. I'm curious to see what he talked about in this one. I just know he had to put the reporters in their place. It's been a lament since he's done this. But it has to be due to the fact that the team is sorry. I already know that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because, the Sacramento Kings, I'll be real. They definitely are a terrible team. I'm not going to lie. They're a lot worse than I expected them to be. I ain't going to lie. I made a whole video coming up. It's coming soon. Basically, me talking about teams that was wrong, what I was right about, you know what I'm saying? I knew the Charlotte Hornets was going to be good. I knew the Detroit Pistons was going to be a top-tier team. What I didn't know is the Sacramento Kings would be this terrible. I thought they would at least be good enough to make the play-in. They are literally the worst team in the league. That's tough. And the fact that my GOAT is on this team too, y'all don't understand, bro. This is it's hard to see, bro. I hate to see it, bro. But we gonna get into this. We gonna see what Russell Westbrook had to say. I'm genuinely curious, bro.
Russ,
this dude is genuinely funny, bro.
Hi, Russ, how you doing, man? Hi. 19 games left now. Just kind of what's the focus as you guys close this out? You hit 50 losses tonight.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Just the way how you look in the beginning, you already tell you finna be on BS, bro. Look at his face, son.
Russ, how you doing, man? Hi. 19 games left now. Just kind of what's the focus as you guys close this out? You hit 50 losses tonight, and you're kind of doing some things to developing young guys.
50 losses is crazy. My OKC Thunder, y'all know, I'm a big OKC fan and a big Russ fan, obviously. My OKC Thunder got 50 wins, and my favorite NBA player has 50 losses, bro. I remember when it was reversed when Russ was on the Rockets and whatnot. Well, actually, the Thunder was still good that year, but I remember when he was on the Wizards. I'm pretty sure that was the year he was on the Wizards. And he carried them to the playoffs. And my OKC Thunder was so trash. We literally got destroyed by 70 points, bro. I think it's the biggest blowout in NBA history, bro.
Guys and stuff. What can be accomplished in these last 19 games?
Go out, compete. This is a game. You're a professional. Go out and play.
I hope they don't lose 70, bro.
And that's all you can do. Which I think, though. Because y'all got a lot of answers and y'all always be talking.
I got no answers, buddy.
Oh, it's very interesting. Nobody, y'all don't got no. You guys have a lot of opinions about how we do what we doing. What you got? No, you. Yeah, you make a lot of statements and broad statements that you have no context. So, where do you get your context from? Are you in practice?
No.
Dang.
Are you at our film session?
No.
Are you anywhere around the building?
Dang.
Yes.
No, I haven't seen that practice.
Nah, this dude, I feel like he took it personally, low key.
Oh, it's very interesting.
Either he took it personally or he's just trolling. I don't know which one it is.
No, you guys have a lot of opinions about how we do what we doing. What you got?
It's hard to know.
Yeah, you make a lot of statements and broad statements that you have no context. So, where do you get your context from? Are you in practice?
No.
Are you at our film session?
No.
Are you anywhere around the building?
Yes.
No, I haven't seen that practice.
Not inside the.
So the false context of, and actually, do you know me?
I do.
No, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me.
You don't know me
But
for
you
real?
make a lot of comments as though you do know me.
I comment about your basketball.
No, you don't. My intent, I see it. But I'm asking you now, but you don't know me, right? So you don't know anything about me.
Not you personally, no.
Thank you. That's good. Anybody else? You guys have any comments about how we play, what we doing? You guys are quiet today, but you guys have a lot of comments when the game's going on.
You guys are quiet today. Oh my goodness, bro.
Thank you. That's good. Anybody else? You guys have any comments about how we play, what we doing? You guys are quiet today, but you guys have a lot of comments when the game's going on. And after the game, what we doing, what we should be doing, how we should be doing it.
Russ got a point. I get it. I get from a reporter's standpoint. They probably just like from the outside looking in, they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they should be able to have an opinion on the NBA, because, you know, fans have opinions on the NBA on, you know, on what they think they could do to get better, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like, let's just say for the Lakers, for example. A lot of fans can clearly see that one thing they need to work on is defense. It doesn't take a rocket scientist or the coach to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Literally, we can all see that the defense isn't that great, and they're losing to teams because of that. The offense is top tier when Reeves and Luka's playing, for sure. But the defense, there's a lot of liabilities on the court. Like, Luka doesn't put as much effort as he could put. If he put more effort into it, he could be a really good defender. But since he doesn't put effort on the court at times, you know. And then it's magnified, too, because of the Lakers on top of that. But the point is, like, from the outside looking in, the reporter, the way they see it, they seeing what's going on in the game. But at the same time, you shouldn't also say that they're not actually trying, because you never know. They could be literally trying their best. You really never know on how much they're trying. You could say that the defense is lacking. They're not that great at defense. But it don't mean that they actually not trying to get better at defense, though. That don't mean that's the case, though. Because, you know, sometimes people would just genuinely get worse at something over time.
Comments when the game's going on.
Sometimes.
After the game, what we doing, what we should be doing, how we should be doing it. I'm confused. Let me hear.
Bro, they are quiet, bro. They are genuinely quiet. He looking like, is anybody going to say anything else? I'm confused.
You guys are quiet today, but you guys have a lot of comments when the
They
game's
genuinely
going on.
are quiet, though.
After the game, what we doing, what we should be doing, how we should be doing it. I'm confused.
Anybody? Anybody?
Oh, let me hear. You must have been in our film session too.
I'm not in your film session, but you guys have the worst record in the NBA.
Cool.
Dang, that boy's voice cracking
Been
like.
bottom 3 in offense. And
That boy sounds scared, bruh. You guys have the worst record in the NBA. I can't even do it the way he did it.
Oh,
He sounded low-key scared to even say that.
I'm not in your film session, but you guys have the worst record in the NBA.
Cool.
You guys have been bottom 3 in offense and defense throughout the year.
Perfect.
So, I mean, I think that's fair to.
What's fair?
It's fair to point that out.
Yeah, that's been pointed out, but that's not the only thing that's been talked about. What else is to point out?
Well, I can only speak for myself. But
Yeah, but that's not the only thing you say. I've seen things you say. It's not just about our offense and our defense and what our record is. We've been the worst record for a long time now.
what have I said?
I don't want to go down the round, but I mean, we can. I'm asking you. You have a lot of things to say, so this is your time.
to
This
say
is
it.
your floor to say it.
Any questions?
It is kind of crazy, though. They will say things behind people's back or on the internet, but then face to face, they are too scared to say certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just shouldn't say things if you're afraid to say it to their face. I ain't gonna lie, personally. But that's just how people think, bro.
This is the time.
I just think in sports when
Dang, his voice is he is scared, man. He's scared. He's genuinely nervous. The first voice crack, alright, it happens. Again, from the same guy, he's genuinely scared, bro.
Any questions?
This is the time.
I just think in sports when
It's the time.
teams don't have success,
Right.
they're up for.
You think that we should have success, right?
Buddy,
Do you feel that
it's
way?
frightening,
I mean, a lot of you
bro.
guys feel, huh?
That you should have success?
Yeah.
I think you guys are trying to have success, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good. What about you? What you think?
I think it's been a rough year for everybody.
Yeah.
And I mean, as somebody who's covered the league for a long time and this team
Yeah.
for a long time, this is by far the worst season I've seen.
Yeah.
And I don't blame you for that.
No, I don't think nobody's blaming me. I'm just saying what I don't like is that I've been in the league a long time and I've been around a lot of different organizations, media, beat writers, and we have a lot of young guys on this team, a lot of guys that don't know what's happening or what's around, whether it's from the coaching, from the players. You guys' job is to talk about the game, what's happening in the game, not stir up a bunch of, I don't want to cuss here because I want to get fined, but stir up a bunch of stuff that it's not accurate. And that's my problem. Like, being in the league a while, I've been able to experience a lot of these times where people outside of our building, outside of the film session, outside of what we do daily, how much work we put in, that is not an easy job to do. It's not an easy job to do. And I think the respect level is that we respect y'all, we respect what y'all do. Y'all come in, y'all make y'all comments, and nobody say nothing. But I don't have to sit back and not say nothing. I've been the media's, that's been my thing.
Russell Westbrook, I ain't gonna lie. If anybody's gonna say something, is not afraid to say it, it's Russ. That's why he's my GOAT. That's part of why he's my GOAT.
Speak up for the guys in the locker room. We talk about it, they see it. I hear it. Because of the comments you guys make, you got guys thinking about a whole bunch of random things that has nothing to do with the game. You guys are making false comments about our team and what we're doing here, and I don't appreciate that. So my ask is that you respect what we do and we respect what you do.
Jeremiah.
Let me ask you this. Is this something different that you've been seeing throughout your career as far as media coverage?
No, not for me. No, I've seen much worse. But it's not about me, it's about our team. So I'm talking about our team and our group of guys, the organization. I mean,
Usually, I ain't gonna lie. Usually, when it's negative stuff about Russ himself, that man Russ does not show any, he don't really care for real. But it feels like every time it's directed towards the team that he's on, it's like he definitely stands up. I feel like, and that's why I respect him so much, because even if he's got to be the one to take the fault for everything, he wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of NBA players, they just gonna point the blame at somebody else. Oh, well, this dude over here, if he would have made a couple more shots, we probably would have won this game. You know what I'm saying? We don't got enough help. You know what I'm saying? Certain people over here, you know what I'm saying? It's basically everybody's fault besides theirs if they're the leader of the team. But Russ, no matter what team he's on, he's willing to be that guy and say it's his fault. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to take all the blame, even if it's not his fault. Sometimes it is his fault, but a lot of times it don't even be his fault for real, and he still will take the blame for it. And this is why I have such a crazy love of respect for him. I ain't gonna lie.
I wasn't, I came here a little late, but I feel like you guys expect us that we was gonna win the championship.
Nobody expected the Kings to win the championship. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Nobody. I get why he feels like that though. Why he felt like people were expecting him to win a championship or something. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't think any normal person, no actual NBA fan, thought that the Sacramento Kings were gonna win the championship with this roster. I felt like before us, when they had De'Aaron Fox, they had a chance to make a deep playoff run. They even took the Golden State Warriors to 7. That was the shot right there. If there was any time to get to the conference finals, that was the shot. They lost to the Warriors, though. So, that was the shot, though. Because after that, they would have had to go against the Lakers. They should beat the Lakers. I get the Lakers got better and they beat the Warriors in 6. But a lot of that had to do with the simple fact that the chemistry from the Warriors was not that great. The chemistry from the Lakers was good. You know what I mean? They would have definitely... I feel like the Kings... If there was any year they could have made the conference finals, that's the year. That's the year.
Late, but I feel like you guys expect us that we was gonna win the championship. The way the conversation and how we talking is like, yeah, you guys, we don't win the championship, it's like it's a bust or something. And that's not the case. This is our job. Like, y'all have your job. Y'all go to work. We don't. It'd be great if we can critique y'all, but we don't. We come do our job the best way we know how to. Wins, losses, all a part of the game, and after.
Technically, some NBA players could. They got a podcast, they could to critique them.
That we go home. Y'all go home and see y'all.
Doors be glazing, bro. I genuinely don't like doors, bro. I just want to make that very clear, in case you don't know. Doors be glazing to the max. Anytime something happens, even you got to do anything with OKC, she's on OKC's dick. She's a glazer. I genuinely don't like her. I don't really have no hate towards people that be talking trash. But it's like, she will find a way to make everything about OKC. She'll find a way to make everything about Shea. She finds a way to hate on Shea no matter what happens. You know what I'm saying? She's genuinely a glazer. A genuine meat rider.
Families, we go home and see our families, and that's that. But don't make false comments about people as individuals, people who they are, what they do, what they're thinking, why they're doing this, how come they're doing that. If you don't know, don't say nothing you don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
And that's particularly for you.
Dang. That's particularly for you.
Russ, I think
That's particularly for you.
in Sacramento recently with Keon, more recently with Precious, he's seen some guys either undrafted or who have been towards getting out of the league,
Right.
Get like a second chance here or to really blossom in their first opportunity. What has impressed upon you about Sacramento as a place? Do you think that has happened in the last few years? Like, why in Sacramento is that kind of a culture they've seemed to be able to breed a little bit of, like, developing young guys or guys that maybe needed a fresh start?
I think just giving opportunity. Obviously,
Show they worth.
this is a unique.
Kind of like how the Wizards were for a long, long time. That was just like a place to get an opportunity to get your foot in the door to see if you would actually be like worth something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not on day team all the time, like, you know what I'm saying, like long term, but you might find your way into another spot. Kind of like how the Charlotte Hornets and the Wizards were for a long time. It's just basically like a spot where they can grow, and then they'll find another spot in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? While the Wizards are trying to come up with a real, a genuine rebuild. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what the Sacramento Kings kind of became now. But they've been that for a long time.
Bringing guys in, giving them an opportunity to be able to go out and try to compete, and whether it's revamp their career or continue finding ways to be successful in this league. But I do think it's a unique situation.
Anything else for us? Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
Go ahead.
I'm just holding it.
Oh,
It wasn't that bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really snap on him like he could have snapped. He didn't really snap. He just basically letting them know to you know what I'm saying, put some respect on the team, hard work. Now the team might be sorry, but at the end of the day, they're just not as good as everybody else. It be like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Every team can't win all the time. Every team can't be a top tier team. There's gonna be some teams that are just dominant. OKC Thunder, you know what I'm saying? Spurs, Knicks, Pistons. It's gonna be teams that are sorry. Dallas Mavericks for right now. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento Kings for right now. Yeah, there's gonna be teams that are genuinely sorry. But at the end of the day, all of them were trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the only player that might not have been trying, but even then that's kind of a stretch to say, if we're being completely honest. Like, I feel like the only player that might not been trying for real at all is probably Zion. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like from an outside standpoint. But he probably trying too. He just need to try harder, low key. I ain't gonna lie. He need to try harder, trying to stay on the court. He's been staying on the court this year a lot more though. So we gotta give credit where credit due. He been playing a lot more games this season. I love to see that. But I'm gonna end this video right here. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this whole Russ putting the reporter in their place. I mean, I think it's pretty valid personally. But that's just me being honest, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feel. I'm gone.